I'm officially 1 year post-op since my forehead reduction in Istanbul, Turkey. How insane is that? Time goes by literally so fast. So my official 1 year anniversary was March 26th. I was scrolling through my pictures and here's a picture of when I just woke up. There's a few topics I want to touch in this update that all have to do with the recovery process with this surgery. Let's just start with hair loss. When you sign the consent form and it tells you all the possible risks, hair loss is one of them. Hair loss is a huge side effect that happens with this type of surgery, and it's something that I was partially mentally prepared for and partially not. It was a little hard to deal with. It was a little scary, but the good thing is that it all grew back. The type of hair loss that I experienced was all along my hairline, and I had a bald spot up here and a bald spot up here, which I will insert a picture or a video showing you guys the amount of hair loss that I experienced. The hair loss that I experienced is all gone now. Everything grew back except for a tiny little spot right here, but I still have hair growing in, crazily enough, a year later. These little hairs right here, like these little bang looking hairs, this was not there. This was a part of my hair loss, and this is new growth. But just imagine this all along the hairline. It was a little scary because it was like my scalp, like no hair in my scalp, my scar, and then like my own skin. So it looked kind of crazy. It looked a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. Hair loss was like the first 3 months. After the first 3 months, I want to say month 4, I started noticing new growth and my hair growing back. As you guys can see right here, you'll start to see that I started to fill in the spaces where I had no hair. There are some things that I did at home to help with the hair loss and to help stimulate my little hair follicles. First, I incorporated scalp massages every single night. I kid you not. Either I would do the scalp massage or my husband would do the scalp massage. I would sit in my living room while I was watching TV, and I would just sit there and like massage my scalp. I would like flip my head over and just massage, or with like a brush, I would run the brush to like try and stimulate those hair follicles. The second thing I did is I did do 3 sessions of PRP, which is the plasma rich protein injections. I only did 3 sessions. I wish I would have done it at least once a month. The first, I just didn't get to it. I noticed that helped a ton. I noticed a lot of new growth once I started doing the plasma injections. The third thing that I did was a hair serum. The hair serum that I used was the Divi hair serum. I'll insert a little picture of the serum that I was using. I don't know how well the serum worked because I started to use it around that 3rd or 4th month where I already started to see some hair growth. I don't know if the serum helped with more hair growth or if it was all like placebo, but I was using a little hair serum for a while there. And I also incorporated hair oiling. I was hair oiling once a week, and then I was washing my hair pretty often. I am not one of those people that can go 7-10 days without washing their hair. I wash my hair at least 3 times, 2 to 3 times a week minimum. And I feel like having that clean scalp really does help with hair growth. So now, scalp sensation. I would say that's probably one of the weirdest feelings I've ever experienced. Touching your head and not being able to really feel anything is the weirdest sensation ever. But I would say 1 year post-op, I'm at about, I would say 95% back. I would say I still have a little bit of like numbness from like here all the way to like my scar line. I touch it and I can feel, but it's not like when I touch back here. So I can tell that there's a difference still in the sensation. And I don't know that it'll ever fully come back. Who knows? Do I really care if it fully comes back? No, not really, because it doesn't really affect my everyday life at all. But yeah, if you're curious, 1 year post-op, I would say I have about 95% sensation back. Now for the biggest question, my scar update. I'm gonna post pictures here from right smack coming out of surgery till the 12th month post-op, and then you guys will be able to see the progression of how my scar was healing. I'm wearing makeup on my face, but I specifically didn't put any makeup on my hairline, which if I'm gonna go out, I usually will put like a little bit of concealer over it. But this is what she's looking like. So she's pretty light. I would say she's basically white. My hairline in the beginning was already very irregular. I'll show you guys a picture. I didn't just have like a big forehead and like a straight line. No, like I had a large forehead and my hairline was like this and it like went back. Like it was a mess. So the irregularity I have right now, I don't care for it because it's 10 times better than what I had. So to each their own with that. But yeah, this is what she looks like. Let me show you the other side. And then this is what it looks like on this side. Keep in mind, I also have like a little bronzer like on my skin here. So the scar does look a little whiter compared to like my forehead because of the bronzer that I put on my face. But yeah, that's the scar, you guys. I honestly think it looks pretty amazing. Scar is honestly everybody's like biggest question, and it's so hard to say like how you're gonna heal and to compare your scar to other people because so many things play into how you're gonna heal. So for example, your skin type, your skin color, your ethnicity, the elasticity of your skin, just genetics, like how do your scars usually heal. Like there's just so many things that come into play aside from just the surgeon's technique and how he like sews you up. So I've seen girls where their scar is like way less noticeable than mine. They tend to be girls that are like lighter in skin, like fairer. I feel like girls who are a little bit darker, we tend to scar a little bit more harsh. At least for me personally, whenever I have like a big cut, I tend to scar like keloid. And that was like biggest fear. I was like, oh my gosh, like please don't let this heal like a keloid, because keloid is like, you know, those big like thick like bumpy scars. But it didn't heal like that at all. Now that my hair has like grown in, it like camouflages pretty well with my hairline, and then when I wear makeup over it, like you really can't tell. The thing is, you guys, you just have to be realistic. Like you can't go in and have this major surgery and expect to have like no scar at all and have it not be invisible like at all. Like let's be real. Okay, like it's a huge surgery right smack in your face. There are things that you can do for it. I know some people do like the tattooing. They tattoo over their scars so it can blend a little better with their skin. Hair transplant. Hair transplant is something I considered even before I had the surgery. I even talked with my surgeon about it. I told him like, is it a thing where people have the surgery and then they have a transplant afterwards just to make it like very seamless? And he agreed. He said yes. So a hair transplant might be something I do in the future, just if I want to correct like I guess the irregularity of my hairline. But I'm gonna give it a little more time because I literally still have little hairs growing in right here, which is where I still have a little bit of a bald spot, I would say, where hair is struggling to come in, like right here. But I have like tiny little baby hairs that are coming in there already. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna give it some time. I'm pregnant right now, so it's not like I can do anything at this time. If I show you pictures, these like entrances, these entradas, I don't know how to say it in English. I had this, like that's not touched. That's how it was originally. So if I want to fix that, like this right here, if I want to have that filled in, it has to be with like a hair transplant, which it doesn't really bother me right now. but we'll see. I'm not gonna say no because never say never, and it is something that I would be open to doing in the future. Another treatment that people do to help with their scar is lasers. I haven't tried lasers yet. Lasers might be another thing that I try before I go for like a hair transplant. There's just so many options out there to help camouflage a scar a little bit better. I want to say I took pretty good care of my scar. The way I took care of my scar was wearing hats, headbands, headscarves, sunscreen when I was outside, especially if you're at the beach. Like, wear something protective over your scar, or else it's just gonna get darker. And then I also didn't do any like tight hairstyles. I still avoid those hairstyles because I'm paranoid that it's gonna make me lose like little hairs or something. But like no ponytails or like slick backs. Those really like pull on your hairline. Even the doctor will tell you to avoid those hairstyles. Just to go down memory lane, I'm gonna show you a before pictures. This is what my forehead looked like before the hairline reduction, and this is what it looks like after. I am super happy with the results. People ask me if I have any regrets, and no ma'am, no sir, I do not. This is a surgery that I had been wanting for years, something that I've wanted since I was like 9 years old. I remember my mom would do my hair when I was little, and she would try and do like these cute little hairstyles on me, and thinking back, they probably did look cute, but in my 9-year-old little mind, I was already self-conscious about my forehead like being out and exposed, so I would like immediately take the hairstyle down and like cover it up with a hat or like a little bandana. I remember I asked her to like have bangs cut for me. It's just something that I've always known that I wanted to do, and I'm super happy and thankful that I had the opportunity to do it. That is all I have for you guys. I hope that was helpful in one way or another. And if you have your surgery booked, good luck. If you have it with Dr. Dilber, you're in great hands. I'm super happy with my doctor. If you have it with another doctor, then I pray that you're also in good hands, and sending you all the love and good vibes and good healing. If you guys have any questions, put them in the comments down below. I will do my best to answer you guys. If you stay till the end and you're a real one, comment a turkey flag. That way I know if you watched it till the end. If you did, thank you so much. I love you, and if you didn't, I still love you. Thank you for coming along with me on this journey. I've really loved and appreciated all of your guys' support, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.